Hi, it's Karl again, Realty Executives. Thanks for stopping by. This time I just wanted to give you a couple points that I picked up from the Mike Ferry one-on-one 2012 actually retreat. This year was a lot different because Mike was talking a lot about your center of influence and how to develop some of that business, which is really a departure from some of the previous one-on-one retreats he's had. In the past, he's gone ahead and dealt with a variety of subjects all in one sitting, but in this case he focused a lot on past clients and center of influence. And I just want to share with you a couple quick ideas that he gave to me when we were sitting there. The first thing he said that really there was benefits, there were 6 of them in particular, of developing your benefits for your clients for life, is the way he put it. He said the database that you have, you really need to try and develop them as clients for life. And he said that the first thing about it was that you'd have less time doing intense prospecting in the future. By developing this center of influence and really making this deeper relationship with the people, Mike said that it would be really easy for us to go ahead and spend less time doing the intense prospecting that we ordinarily do, like the for sale by owners and the expireds and all of those things. He said when you've got a relationship with people that is very, very strong, very deep, where they consider you the family realtor, he said it would be a lot easier for you because you wouldn't have to be working quite so hard on those people who you don't know. The next thing Mike said was that you'd have more calls when you develop this relationship, more calls coming to you instead of you chasing them. And what a great thing that would be. See, we always like to talk about prospecting for sale by owners and expireds, talking about doing just listed, just sold calls, and all the people that we try and go out and chase to build our business. But Mike says, look, if you spend the time and the energy to go ahead and build this database, he said that you'd have more people calling you, so you wouldn't have to go ahead and chase them. And I got to thinking about that, and I thought, when Mike says that to me, that makes me think, those are less arguments that I have to have. It's a lot less stress. It's a lot less energy. It's a lot less, really the struggles that you go through. It's a lot easier. So that was an important thing. Mike said the third thing that was a benefit of having these deeper relationships with your center of influence and building that deep connection, he said there was less energy spent every single day to develop the business, and that you could have more time to go ahead and prepare for the business. You see, Mike was making the point that, when you have these relationships, when you have this center of influence that you're really working hard to develop, the concept that when you're out on a for sale by owner appointment or an expired or just listed or anything like that, it takes an incredible amount of time and energy to go ahead and get that appointment. I mean, you've got to be up on the phones as quickly as possible. You have to battle a lot of other realtors. You have to go ahead and be willing to take these listings and be a little bit more challenging with them. And then at the end, when you go out to the presentation, you have to make a very strong presentation. You have to go out there and have a lot of comparables to show them exactly what it is you're trying to say, and convince them that, you're really knowing what you're talking about. And he says, look, when you already have half that battle done for you, because they already trust you, they already know you, they already like you, hey, the rest is a lot simpler. All you got to do then at that point is go ahead and develop the facts that they need to hear and make that presentation without having to do the fight in the beginning. That makes your life and your business a lot easier. And that was the third point. The fourth thing that Mike said was important about developing these clients for life was that it would be less stress. And really, it's just a better quality of life. I mean, could you imagine going through and having your whole day, okay? You come into the office at 8 a.m., you're down, you're ready to go to work, and then you've got 2 or 3 calls from people who are in your database, okay? And they want to go ahead and do business with you. I mean, that is a fantastic life to live. And if you can have that sort of thing where these people are really wanting to have you come over, talk to them about getting their home sold, or maybe they've referred someone to you and they've said, hey, look, this guy's a great guy to talk to, or this agent here is a wonderful person. They're going to do what needs to be done. You know, it makes your life so much easier, especially since you don't have to stress about trying to sell yourself. The next thing Mike said was, look, these presentations are a whole lot easier. If you want to spend less time at a presentation, instead of spending 2 hours or an hour or 25 minutes or whatever, trying to get people to do or say or see things the way you see it, okay? Imagine what your life would be like if every single day you came into the office, the people wanted to go ahead and make a presentation and hear it from you directly, and then you went in and you spent that very little amount of time because they know you, they trust you, they like you. Hey, that's a great life to live. And the next thing Mike said was, look, it's more control over your day and your business, okay? Instead of spending endless hours on the phone prospecting, okay, that takes an incredible amount of discipline and it takes an incredible amount of time. But when you're talking to friends, when you're talking to people who know you, when you're talking to people who've done business with you in the past, or maybe they know somebody who has, it's a lot easier to have control over the day that you have, and it's always out of control when you have to fight people. So anyway, those are the 6 things that I learned this time, the benefits of developing clients for life. I hope it was helpful to you. Take care, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.